Our government, in order to make space in our prisons, is now looking at sending Polish prisoners back to Poland. Apparently the previous government and Poland weren't up for that, but now they are. So that's what we're looking at. They've got some sort of deal with Albania. We've sent maybe 50 prisoners back. We're looking at giving them money to improve their prisons. Common theme with this government, isn't it? Giving people money to improve their systems, whilst ours are failing. But apparently it's cheaper for us to pay Albania to keep Albanian prisoners in Albanian prisons than it is to keep them here. 40 or 50 grand here to keep someone in prison for a year. Round about the same as it costs to keep someone in a hotel for a year. This prison thing for me is just a joke. The problem is that criminals are coming every day in small boats. Anyone that believes all these people are going to improve our economy and the like, it's dead easy what we do, you see. If you have no ID, you don't get anything. And it needs to be a checkable ID. So, we have about 110 deals right now with other countries. I don't know whether it's a prisoner exchange program or just to send their prisoners back. However, European Court of Human Rights, what a gem that is, needs to get binned straight away. Yeah? A lot of these deals depend on, wait for it, drum roll, yeah, the prisoner saying, yeah, I'll go along with that. It's not happening, is it? This is now the land of milk and honey. Arrive, no ID, get a hotel, you're straight out there with your new phone conducting criminality. Anyone that thinks it's not going to get worse whilst we cater for people who are not going to give anything, nothing at all. And while we're talking about prisons that are in decline and paying other countries to improve their prisons, let's look at the prisons we're building. All the recent prisons, jails. Just let me take this can off him. Drop it. Come here. Come here. Here. Brian. Come here. Come here. Guys, take your rubbish home. I've never littered anywhere in my life. This absolutely boils my piss. And those of you thinking, are you going to take it home? If I took all the litter I saw, I'd have about 10 bin bags full. I'm going to put it out of reach of animals, hopefully. Yeah, what an absolute shit show. Paying other people to improve their prison system. So the sort of prisons we're building in this country, can anyone tell me why we're building Cat B prisons? Yeah, big prisons, large capacity, Cat B. When the vast majority of prisoners are low risk. Why are we building Cat B prison? What we need is more open prisons. You get low risk persons in these prisons, he says. You get low risk persons in these prisons and you start community projects from there. Keeping people at home on tag and the light ain't gonna work. Let me tell you something that's quite definitely, the dangerous, absolutely dangerous people who aren't being imprisoned by our courts, yeah, again, boils my piss. Anybody who likes children and doesn't accept the word no when it comes to lasses, anybody like that should be in prison. Yeah? And if judges are letting these people get away with community hours, let's name and shame them. It's an absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Bigger sentences for the most serious perpetrators of crime. Let's have some open prisons. You don't even have to call them prisons. Yeah? Let's do that. And let's start some real community projects. Let's get lads who've got no purpose, addicts and the like, years of just in and out of prison, causing harm to people and communities. Let's give them a purpose. Get some real projects underway. You know, start using your noggin. Cat B prison, Cat B prison, Cat B prison. Let's start doing that. But foreign nationals, apparently about 10,000 in our prisons. Way more. I'll tell you, it's way more now. And like I say, anybody who commits a crime who has come to this country, I don't want them, do you? Bin them. Bin them. We've had all sorts of schemes. We've had early removal schemes. We've paid people to F off back to their own countries. Give them a good few grand and their families or whatever, and then they're back here within 6 months or less. It is absolutely criminal in itself. We're clueless. There's clueless. We need a prison czar, someone who's going to be there for 25 years, somebody who's young, not attached to the government, with a think tank. Lots of people out there, ex-prisoners and the like, maybe prison officers, who have a good idea how to sort these problems out. People quote Norway. Yeah? Treat people like human beings and that. Conjugal visits. The whole family can visit for a day. All these sorts of things. Give addicts what they need so they don't need to go out robbing old people. There's loads of things out there. We are so backwards, it absolutely boils my piss. Send Polish prisoners back. Like that's going to solve the problem. Send 50 Albanian prisoners back. Didn't we have an Albanian in the last couple of weeks or month, yeah, who we couldn't send back because of human rights? He got a right to a family. You breach someone's human rights in this country, commit a crime, yours are done with. You're gone. Close the borders, kick foreign national criminals out. Quite happy to bring all the English lads and lasses that are locked up abroad back here. Let's do that. It's an absolute joke, it really is. Build some open prisons. You don't have to call them prisons, like I've said. Give people a purpose. We know about the community projects. You know what, 10, 15 years ago, seeing them on TV, lads in Manchester, all smoking weed with a supervisor, trying to paint the wall himself, or pick the litter up himself, or something else. Come on, tough on crime, my arse. And how about police start doing police work? I'm just going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for your support. Thanks for coming. God bless you all. We need to stick together. Think you're a lumberjack, kid? Sit. Sit. I'll sit there.